That is definitely the most unique gift I've ever received.
I just want to put it down.
It's not too late to frame Ryan. Ask Sam, he can help you out with that. So one of the things that every year, I think about what I'm going to do for a speech. And this year I thought I had something unique and different, and I was excited about it. And gave it to our wordsmith, Andy, to take a look at today. And he thought, well, that's different, that'll be great. And then Ryan McDuff does the speech. So I don't know how this happens every year. I have to get on a different page than everyone else. So this is no good. So for myself, this season was an incredible journey. I think that, for me, I have my jersey. You guys have all your pictures. I'm in my 4th year at Brown, and I'm graduating like the seniors too. It took a long time, and I don't think my 9th grade math teacher thought I'd ever get to the Ivy League, but I've gotten here now, and I'm graduating with the rest of these guys, and I look forward to graduate school, but I'm going to stay at Brown. I'm not going to Clemson. So, but it's been incredible to be with these guys and to be part of this season, and you never know what the journey's going to be like during the season, and again, that was taken by Dave Chichester. Thank you very much for that. In the beginning, Jack Hayes took a lot of my early comments too, so thanks. Every year I think I get to organize this, and Sam does a ton of the legwork, but maybe next year, Sam, I'll go first. So I get to do my speech or something like that, instead of having to think about it while everyone's speaking and try to come up with something. But really at the end for me here, it's a night to celebrate our accomplishments, and it's easy to do when we've had as much success as that we've had this year and in the last 4 years, which is incredible. And I think the other part of it to me is it's a chance to also look forward, because there's a lot of young men here in this room looking at these guys graduating, but thinking we also have next year. And that's one of the beauties of college athletics. There's always a new beginning. There's a new start. There's a new chance, a new opportunity to do something special and to challenge yourself and to put yourself out there and to be able to have those highs and those lows that are difficult, but to have all those things. And that takes work. It doesn't just come. It's not something that you can create. It's not magic. There's not a pill you can take to let you get to where we've gotten to the last 4 years. And it's a long process, and it's also a new beginning now. It's an end, and it's a way to say goodbye and to celebrate ourselves, but also a new beginning. So I'm looking forward and excited for the future, and I think everyone in this room is too. So that's my made-up speech on the last minute, and so I thank everyone, but I do have the other part that I get to do here is to say thanks to a lot of people. And I would ask you to hold all your applause to the end, because it's a long list, and for us to do what we do, it takes a lot of people. It's not just one coach or 4 coaches or 26 players, it's a great deal of people. So I want to say thanks, first off, to Jack Hayes, our new athletic director, for supporting the team, standing outside in the cold at Drexel the entire game, being there at Maryland, and wanting us to succeed and being there to support the players. And also after the game to ask me, well, who are we playing next year so we can get back here and do this again? Who's the non-conference team so we can challenge ourselves? And to put it back out there, because there's another game, there's another year and another future for us. I want to thank Bob Keneally, also known as BK to us, around the office for his advice, his counsel, his encouragement to the team, and his passion for Brown athletics. I think all of you that have run into him know how much he cares about Brown and how much he cares about men's soccer. I want to thank Steve, Carolyn, Joan, Patrick, Sarah, all the other administrators whose enthusiasm towards this program, a lot of times the players and staff, it's not right in our face, so you don't see all they're doing to make us a success. Thank you very much for that. I want to thank the alumni, the Friends of Brown Men's Soccer, and the parents for your support. It's amazing. We honored the McDuffs tonight as they were leaders to help us have post-game food and to support us that way. But when you're in Washington and you're playing Portland and the entire crowd is Brown, alums, and friends, that's an incredible feeling. And that doesn't happen just one year, it happens every year, all over the place. So that's an amazing thing for us, so thank you very much. Chris Wall, voice of Brown Soccer, our MC, who does a great job. Mike Rubin, who's not here, who a lot of you on the streaming get to hear him, and he is biased as they come, and he loves Brown men's soccer. So when we're on the Fox Soccer Game of the Week, I said to him, I had watched Peace Providence College play UConn on TV the week before, and he was a sideline reporter. And he had his Ivy League championship ring on as they was interviewing the Providence College and the UConn coaches. And I thought, that's great. And I said at the Fox Soccer Game, why aren't you wearing your Ivy League championship ring? And he said, I don't know if I'd be able to get away with that. I want to get back on TV again. So, but he's great for us. The Sports Foundation and Davies, for all their support, all their enthusiasm towards us and towards the program has been outstanding. Dean Lasan, Stephen Lasan, and Jim Vallis, you guys have been great. It's been incredible to have you here. Jim, you have to come every year. We're just going to keep switching the award. I mean, it's a pleasure for us to hear you speak. You guys have been great academic resources for us. Evan Coleman, who was this year's top blogger. He had a lot of humor, a lot of personality. Not very timely, but that's okay. He would respond to threats, and so he's got a bright future ahead of him. Dave Murray, who returned to men's soccer as our trainer this year with unbelievable energy for the team and great enthusiasm. Sometimes I even had to tell him to turn it down a little bit because he'd get excited, and a great no-nonsense approach to injury, so thank you very much, Dave. Thanks to the staff, Andy, Jason, and Sam. You know, they just continue to make it happen. Whether it's this banquet, something like this takes a lot. If it's writing every speech that Andy does, if it's getting a practice plan together, finding directions in Seattle to wherever we need to go that's a mile away but takes 25 minutes, they're able to do it. So thank you guys for making Brown men's soccer happen. I also want to thank my new wife, Brittany, and she's been great for me. So I'll tell you a secret, but her favorite player still is David Walls. Not the first in the fan club or the last. But she gives great perspective for me. If we win or lose, I can talk to her about it, and it was a great year for me, so thank you very much, Brittany. And then I want to thank the players, because this is about the players. Without players, Brown men's soccer doesn't exist, and I want to thank all of you for your efforts and everything you do to make this special. So thank you very much, and what a great evening, so thank you.